understand fear as I have.
Alright. Excuse me. The Ocean Talk, how's it going? Right, let's just jump right into it. Right, this is one of my favorite chapters, so let's go.
The war to end all wars redefined how mankind looked at war and the value of human life. Over 19,000 men lost their lives every day in the trenches of the Somme. Some say
Yo, Admiral.
uselessly, some invoke a higher cause. I read accounts of the slaughter from many journalists who spent time in the trenches, but I found the account of a certain Peter Jacob to be the most horrible of all. His implication about the ancients' involvement with the war was hideous and so obvious. With the horror of the Battle of the Somme scant miles away and the distant echoes of pounding artillery, a young journalist named Peter Jacob researched his latest story from the front lines. His grim task brought him to Oubliette Cathedral, now transformed into a field hospital.
I find no solace in the purpose behind all the senseless violence that surrounds me. Young men die at a rate unheard of in centuries of warfare. Shelling, machine guns, and mustard gas rip, pierce, and burn their flesh. Men soak gauze in their own urine to stop the insidious gas. The hospitals here cannot cope with the torrent of wounded.
Alright, 1 second, just adjusting something. This is a good track, by the way. Alright. Thank you. Made it to a hospital. Hospital's a very strange place. Has an odd atmosphere around it. You never see people leave during the day. Just an empty bed. Oh, we have Flash Pan, and we have a Lucky Penny. Look at that. Advises that I get some rest, though. True. Oh, he's guarding the organ. It's very important to protect this instrument. One of the few antiques. I guess fair. Fair it is, it is. Yeah. Oh, man, I'm getting tired. You're to leave your posts of duty and rally in the streets. The old tower is restricted. Have to walk a bit. I can't remember if there's anything up here. Well, we're finding out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you could do, but they don't block it off in a path like they do the other paths. Probably because they put nothing here, therefore they have no reason to like block it off. They want you to, you know, see this area from this angle. I was actually looking at some of the limited footage of the N64 version of this game before it moved to GameCube. I really do wonder if, like, I think there was a demo of it too. I'm really wondering, like, stashed away on some computer somewhere in the world, if there's actually like a version of it, playable version of the N64 version of this game. Bloody L Lad. Like posters. Like if the N64 version like fully came out before it moved to GameCube, that would have been such an ambitious game for its time. Heck, I mean this game was ambitious like for an early GameCube game for that matter, I'd say. Alright, and here's where things get freaky. First things first. What other spells do I have? I didn't quick spell too many. So we're just gonna leave this area and not come back? Oh shoot, okay. Well. Sorry to walk in on you while you're possessing the lady, but... Yeah, we'll take care of these guys later, you know? I need a weapon. Like, I don't have too much ammo. Like a melee weapon. Pretty sure the mace was around here. Maybe it was lower. Oh, sword, even better. We'll use this for now. Can I kill rats? Rip rat. Alright, now we can do some killing. Well, hello? Oh, I'm sinking.
This can't be happening! This can't be happening!
Oh, there's another one. Hello, dude. I don't want my sanity, you know, like, literally zero. The cathedral is undoubtedly evil. What was your first clue? The demons? Oh, they're attacking each other because one's a Mantarok one, right. We'll say, as much as I do love this game, in case that wasn't obvious enough, by the way, Oh, there's a torch! Oh, that could have been useful to take care of these enemies. Much as I love this game, one thing I do think it could have improved upon is enemy variety. Especially considering you're fighting against, you know, Lovecraftian Eldritch abominations, just a little bit more variety. Oh, I'll kill you now. Would have been nice. I give you permission, Shentok. Again, don't want my sanity too low, but I also don't want it too high, 'cause else we might miss some cool sanity effects. Let's... Ooh, this wasn't here before. Oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. I did the wrong spell. I thought it was the other one. I keep getting my numbers mixed up, though. Hello? You're gonna come alive, aren't you? His fate is far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral. You're gonna come alive, aren't you? Fuse is missing. Okay, this is a puzzle that I didn't quite get until I think either looked it up or brute forced it. We actually use your lucky penny as a fuse. But I still need to do something before that. Can't open the door, something's in the way. And there's a dead body in the way. Trying to hide from the horror, he barricaded himself before succumbing to the wounds. Dang. What, dead bodies barricading the door? And we got the 7th deal. Circle of power, rather. I mean, if it happens to you more often than me, I guess. I would be more annoyed by it. Alright, so here is where I start a little bit more spell casting. First, what are you again? So I want to assign, this one is the magic pool. I can't remember where you actually pick it up. You might pick it up later in this chapter. I mean, I don't need to pick it up up at all because I already have it, but wait. Oh, I did the wrong one. I'll keep the recover at like the base one, if only because it takes so much magic if I do it higher, and I don't rely on it often. Part of me wants to actually start experimenting more because I use the same typical spells, but maybe next time. I feel content with how I'm playing now. Normal style play. Just enjoying the atmosphere and story, not necessarily attempting to be clever. This isn't like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 3, where I'd want to mess around. If we use our Lucky Penny, which, like I said earlier, is either something I had to look up or I brute forced. Do you think they actually went to a French cathedral to make sure that it was accurate? Oh, hello. Ripped stained glass, dang. Ah, that was messed up. It's BYA at the end. It's B, darn you. There we go. Oh, hello.
Magic.
A door handle. Very climactic. Look at a better view of this. There's not much of the environment back here. And we use the doorknob. I don't think we have a sword to bust it open. Nope. Or 2 guns. Whoa! I'm growing. I'm clipping through the ceiling, dude.
This isn't really happening!
Oh no. Dude, there are a lot of bone thieves in this chapter. Never realized. No. Let me see if I get the magical attack, like, in a few rooms, but, Project? Or no. Wait, what's this spell? Okay, yeah, I already did get it. Just wasn't the number I was thinking it was initially.
Ah, sweet Alex. Many centuries I've waited for you. You are mine. Don't disappoint me now. I've waited such a long time, Alex.
Never! I know what you are. I've seen what happened.
You can try to fight me, but in the end you shall succumb to my desires. My foolish child, you don't even know your own destiny.
Get away from me!
Yeah, they reveal here later on after the grandpa's being all weird. Like it's actually part of the hallucination, maybe not all of them, part of them were just Pious messing with your head, taking its form. I missed Soldier's Letter too. Rip. Never to be seen again. Let's enchant my sword because I feel like something bad might happen soon. It doesn't hit the rat. I find that funny. They programmed it that way. Oh shoot. Okay, so this is something that's totally optional, but we're gonna do because it's very useful.
Oh, relax. Imagine this.
Dang, that's harsh. So this is a magic elixir, which 5 uses, and will store all of my magical energy, and that will be useful. The upcoming boss. The chapter is shorter than I remembered. Granted, when you first visit this area, well, I guess technically the second time is fall. It's, you do a lot more backtracking, but this one, it's straightforward. And here's where we actually get the magic spell. Oh shoot. All that's left in the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. So here's where we get the actual spell that we've already used a few times, not a lot. Why would it be here, of all places? Here in this corridor? Okay, so first let's prepare. Already reloaded my gun. Gonna place any? Exactly. Oh wait, I already did the thing. Magical attack. And we're gonna save, because I am terrible at this fight. That's a very good fight, with very good music. An elaborate door. Senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. Hello? Well, yes. I should have assigned a lower tier of it, just cause. Should have put on a shield too. What happens if you don't have ammo? Like if you use all of it? I used the spell slightly too early. Ah! Keep doing it. Okay, you know what? Wait, let's just restart that. And I have another idea. Use that once. Should have used it. Oh, should have used it in a sec. Wait, dummy. Trying to be smart. Let's be smart. Turning around to restore magic. Oh, whoops. I didn't want to use it. I wanted to sign it. Rip. Did I do this? Oh, I'm doing it again. I don't want to use too much of the elixir now. Nope. Now there's slight annoyance because it's based on running around and walking. When you need more magic, you just walk around. And especially a later chapter where we play as Michael, he has very little magic. Whoa, what do you shoot at, dude? Yo, Pat! Thanks for the host, how's it going? How was Luigi? Okay, now I'm actually prepared for the fight. Let's watch this cutscene again, because it's very good. What? Why is he... What? Why are you not being vulnerable? Okay, now you do it. I'll wait. Come on, say something. I don't know why she canceled the attack with the vulnerability so early, but whatever.
Tyr Pargon. Zelda Pargon.
Oh shoot, that could have been good. Come on, say something. Well, that's not what I meant, Shentak, but I guess technically falls with what I said. She's not saying anything. She has fun. All the bosses have fun things to say if you shoot at them. But she's not saying anything.
Tyr Pargon.
That's too early. Oh, shoot, that worked. Maybe I need to shoot them when she's vulnerable.
Tyr Pargon.
Okay, I can't do anything about that. Am I too close? Well, rip dialogue.
Tyr Pargon. Zelda Pargon.
Oh, that was too many enemies. Told you I was bad at this fight. Not much. We're fighting this dude. Welcome, Meglaria. I'm failing at this boss terribly, but I admit that I'm terrible at this boss, so. We're in a church, the same church in World War I.
But it's magic.
They're obviously using the bodies of the dead soldiers for their purposes. As if war wasn't already bad enough. Dude, you haven't gotten vulnerable at all, dude. In like several rounds. What's up with that? Come on, this is at least I'm in the second phase. It'd be embarrassing as I was still in the first. What the heck, dude? Why aren't you going vulnerable? I don't understand how this boss works. She's given me no chance to hurt her. Like, in like, what, the past 10 minutes? Maybe it's because I'm attacking the enemies immediately? There we go. Oh, I can beat him through the barrier. That's funny. Not ready to open up. I mean, fair. I am trying to kill her. Off. I wanted to be fancy and do like the 7-point attack spell at least once on her, because then it just it destroys a phase in like one spell. But alas, I am not good at this fight. One last swig of the magic elixir. Oh wait, can we get her to say something again? There we go.
Are you trying to fight me or entertain me, little one?
Yeah. That's what I wanted in the first place. And the Black Guardian's dead. Trust me, I've had far worse boss fights than that. So, I'll consider that a success. First phase actually went pretty well. Second phase was, as you saw, not great. Its magic beckons to theater. They retrieve the essence of Chiturga. Thank you. No comment.
And that was how I came by it. I know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
It's a strange one. I've seen one like it before.
You have?
Yes. Very rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it, and none of them know what it is. And you do.
I'm somewhat of an expert on these things myself. An interest I developed a long time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it. Lord knows I have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift. For an unusual objet d'art.
And yet another character who actually survives after his encounter with the Ancients. I like that guy. I'm glad he lived. Got a lucky penny. Hey.
Help me! Please help me! I can't get the blood out!
Oh, there's someone I never noticed. Oh, this is probably a Sandy effect. Look, there's someone on a noose on the family tree. Wow, that's dark, dude. That's really dark, dude. I know. How many people would even think to... I mean, I guess you would after you would see, like, paintings being all weird and more... Like, this was not as sinister as it was before, pretty sure. But yeah, the person being like that on the family tree, though, that's cool and very dark. Not fair. We haven't even picked up a shotgun yet. Oh, hello. Never mind. Well, okay, well. Feel dumb now. As I should. I don't see if there are any other, like, subtle sanity effects since I'm keeping my sanity this low. Oh, see, this is a good one. I like this one. This is a very, very nightmarish painting. Oh, hello!
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against the sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end.
I've never seen that one before. I've read about it, but I've never actually seen it myself. That's fun. Yeah, I've never seen it before. Oh, this painting doesn't look that nightmarish. That one's the same. Indeed it is. Are they from, Max? I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. Dang. All that were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will be free. Else fear the wrath of Xelatoth. Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that is not too many years from now. Another Roivus has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy has no place in this world. It has only a place for me.
He will meet such a horrible death that the rest of the line will never set foot in his house again.
Pray to me that they don't. Pray to me anyway.
You met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Let's just save, actually. We play as Grandpa now.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me. I would love to see how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Cthulhu. How Skinner would incorporate Xelatoth into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre
There's still a
past.
man being hung though there.
It was with great excitement that I began my search. The mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors.
Why would you keep that?
Everything from
Oh, whatever.
convicted and hung witches to committed madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I intended to find their secrets.
I mean, okay. Hey, book. Seriously, is that person like named on the family tree? Corpse? If so, that's really dark. How about, okay. You say so. Got some liquid courage in case we need it. And
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world. The pain and anguish I felt in that cell has empowered me to linger after my death. I must complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end. Sets the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
subtle hints. Oh, magic pool. This is a spell that I've been using for the running thing. I was wondering where I got it. So I need to get the other and the clock. Room is not built yet. Coat hanger here. Edward's curiosity can't leave the mystery alone. Yeah, that's what I do when I get near a door to leave. I decide not to leave. Because there are mysteries to be solved. Permanently set to 333. Cleared up before the solstice. Why the solstice? Edward lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. Who among us does not live out of our fridges? Wonder if he ever did learn the piano. The saber, presumably the same one that Max used back in the day. Why does it let me examine these paintings, of all things? You can barely see them in the dark. No jump scare this time. More ammo. Leave ammo lying around. Well, granted, this does have the elephant gun in it. This one's more justified. History of the Royvis family. Perhaps going 150 years. Hey, there we go. Comments now the mansion is never really clean. Oh. Forgot about that. Out of place stained glass window. Confirms his belief the mansion is more folly than a real house. Half of the number of the beast. Oh, that was nice. Unless that did it automatically.
Take them and use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste and death.
Cathedral. Looks familiar. Temple in Cambodia. That looks familiar too. Also looks familiar. The work of a madman. Just so we can run. Wait, equip it, you dummy. Wow, that takes a lot of magic. But we're ready, and we're of course going to get the elephant gun. You're not looking so hot. Maybe you should get more sleep. will show me. What year it was, huh? Oh, I hear spooky. Oh, whoa, okay. Hey, I'm gonna protect you from the thing. Oh. He fishes a key and gives it to Edward. Ah. For some reason I thought the other guy was gonna give it to me in the actual gun room, but I guess this is okay too. So we get the elephant gun. Totally optional. It's a very, very powerful gun. In the right mode, it'll actually knock him, like, right off his feet. We will use that at some point later. Can't remember what the trigger is to continue on with the thing. Just we walk around? Or we just wait? Oh, but here's Sam's now. Oh, okay. Monster knows how to use door. I think they're in the gun. Yep. Oh, more elephant gun ammunition. You know what? I am going to... I don't need like a level 7 enchant spell all the time. Sometimes you just need like a quick pick-me-up. You don't need that much... that much power. Idle chit-chat. I'm going to sneeze, maybe. Oh, we're good. Hey, there you are. You can die. Where did drop it, dude? Did I already pick it up? Oh, okay, I already picked it up. Then let's just be extra safe. And for some added fun... Oh, darn you. Darn you. Oh wait, that's the level 7 one. I'm a dummy. I wanted the level 3 one. I was pressing... I thought it was a different hotkey than what it actually was. Actually, let's use the saber first. I want to take care of this first. There we go. Alright. Let's try this. I really want to kill this dude with this. Oh, look at that. Like I said, flat on his back. Mode. Let's do this one. That's very nice. Okay, sure. There we go. What's this one? Summon horror. Alright, we need that. A double shotgun. Not bad. The elephant gun, though, was very fun. For a game that doesn't necessarily have too many guns or really relies too much on them, the guns are more satisfying than you would expect. Pretty sure this is where Max came in last time, or maybe it was the same one. It would have to be the same one. I think Alex comes from a different one, though. The city of Enga. Okay, so to be honest with you, as always with this game, I love the concept of it, but this is one area I don't care for. Just because it's pretty long. A little bit on the tedious side. Although when we return to it as Alex, it's even worse. I think the pacing of this game, at the very end, sort of falters a bit. Still good, but a weak spot. Okay, I am so glad that that spell worked. Oh, reverse controls. That's the Sandy, or the effect. Oh, you're still alive. Oh, you're one of those. Okay. Do I have to kill you? No, I don't. not like these, like the ones Pius had. Alright, so let's examine. Circle of Power. If we could remove magic from this area. Nethlek Redgamore. Hey. That's all I have to say, just hey. Wait, what was it again? Darn you. Nethlek Redgamore? Yeah. Most of these are Paragons, though. Cowboy emote. See, look at this. This is cool. Seeing the city. Yes, it's all early GameCube, post N64, but it's still really cool. You're gonna run away. I know, this is still the best looking this game has ever been on my stream, though. It's glorious. Sure, Shenta. Seriously though, without the magic pool exploit, this would be such a this would be even longer. Like the ability to run is so good. Wrong button. There actually is an optimal order to this. Pretty sure in speedruns, but I don't know what it is, so I just go through them in a circle. Oh, hello. There are a number of trappers around as well. You know what? Let's take care of the horror, get some magic back. Or some sanity back. Okay. Oh, it reverses your controls for a bit. Oh, reload, dummy. I think part of what makes the guns more satisfying than they otherwise would have been is just the sound effects in this game are very solid. Oh, okay. You can do that, I guess. Okay. Where are you, dude? May as well get them out of the way so they're not just constantly in my way, so I have to backtrack so much here. I don't need to dispel that sigil in the beginning, though. Oh, okay. I didn't want level 7, but I guess we're going level 7 enchant. So this is very powerful now. Can I shoot? You can't shoot the thing. While he's not solid. Okay, let's do that. Did not mean to do that other spell, but sure that works. Enemies also disappear with yellow magic. Oh, and that disappears too, because it's related to the other one. Ah, not bad. I think another reason why I'm not crazy about this area is also because there isn't any unique music to it. It's just the basic thumping theme of sorts that you hear in a lot of other places. So it's not like, say, the Forbidden City, which has a great atmospheric track. Or when you visit it as Kareem, where it gets its own unique track that you don't hear when you even revisit it the third time. It's just... yeah. Even Mantarok's Temple has unique music, too. To itself. And when you revisit the mansion as Max, you get, you know, the Black Rose as the name of the track, which is super, super great. A really strong track. But here, nope. I mean, mind you, there is something to be said about atmosphere through limited music, but I just think it didn't really work here. Because you're going through this whole lengthy area. So some unique music would have been appreciated. Worms. And he takes a little bit of liquid courage. Liquid courage. Why not solid courage? Liquid courage poisoning. Oh, you. Oh, hello. I'm gonna run away from you. Pretty sure there's a switch here, though. Okay, so you know, I had a thought. Do you know how this game is like really blatant about showing you the chart of the alignments? Like it has paintings everywhere. It's like in various wall art, various engravings. What if someone being me one day, were to like take like a rip of that, or maybe just a remake of it, not necessarily a rip, of one of those paintings, and just have it somewhere in my house, and see if people wonder what the heck it's supposed to be. And like I just comment, oh, it's just a painting. But don't worry about it. Like this has been here forever, and just make up excuses like that, like how seemingly like the paintings of the alignments have been in the house here for like ever, seemingly. The abyss. Such useful exploit here. I think I'm winning this race between me and the sigil above me. Eat my dust. That's off screen, that's funny. I think we have 2 more rooms left. Oh, snap. Hey, buddy. It's gonna run right past you. Few more. I'm not one to clamor for remakes for much of anything, but shoot. This is the one game. The one game that I would absolutely want a remake for. Like, imagine, like, how much detail and how cool the city of Enga could be when you see it from the spires. How much more texture to the story they could add. Texture to each characters. Hello? Alas, I'm fully aware that a remake of this game is just a mere pipe dream. Okay, we just have one more area. Alright, well, the city is about to explode, so now we bail. Gotta find that exit they call the mansion. Did I hear a trapper? Hey, there's another trapper in front of me. Oh, hello. I'm not gonna kill you. I see no need to kill you. Almost done with, like I said, not my favorite level, but still, not bad. Rip Grandpa.
you bring news of disaster, Augustus?
And if not, we wonder why not, since disaster has struck.
Yes. Your colony of Guardians in the ruins of Engar has been eradicated. A great magic wrought massive destruction there. Not a single Guardian escaped.
Your concern is touching, but out of place.
There are other Guardian colonies. The loss of one is meaningless.
That is the only disaster you report?
Yes, my magnificence. There are no others.
And what of your treachery to us?
Treachery?
All in good time. It matters not that you bear us ill will, Augustus. It will come to no end. You lack the power to destroy me.
Or even elevate yourself to our level. The future has unfolded before me through a vision.
One of my many visions.
A vision of my conquering the absent horror. Ulyaoth, master of the plains. The magic of the plains is no match for the power of the mind. And thus, it will be destroyed.
Then the gate shall be opened, and you shall once again grace the earth with your presence.
But from Edward. What? Did it just do a spell without me touching something? That sandy effect, or did I just tap a button and not even realize it? I left you a small surprise. Going away. What was my favorite? Well, there were several barrels in the basement. Please help yourself with what you can find. Maybe I just tapped a button and didn't realize it. Well, I think sometimes a character shoots, like randomly. As a sandy effect. Creepy book. Okay, sound effects are creepy. What kind of pickaxe? Playing Spelunky now, everyone. There's a lot of the creepy sound effects are just like the most simple ones. Simply hearing like people knocking at the door or like just sound effects goes a long way. Oh, hello. I remember this one.
Can't be happening!
That definitely caught me off guard when I first played this game. This might be the first time we've done a blue spell like this entire playthrough. Oh, and for those with a keen eye, this is actually the area where The very beginning, when Alex has her nightmare. This room. All comes together. At least I think it's the room. There are clearly 4 occupied beds, and only 3 skulls. What had happened to the 4th? Closing notes. My suspicions of my servants grew, and I became increasingly fearful of them. Days ago I watched one of them stretch his neck. I could have sworn I saw a twist in a most peculiar direction. The bone was being displaced from its proper location. I had to take action. Eek. Oh. Hello? Oh, hello. Get off me. I didn't remember that those guys showed up. Well, I knew zombies would start showing up, like, at this point. I just forgot they appeared on the 2nd floor after I got the stethoscope. I was probably 200 years old. Okay, this can be kind of annoying. Hello? How precise do you have to be with this thing? It always seemed really precise. $60-ish. $80-ish. There we go. Which is 3. I think it was 4. Got a little bit of Chaturga, Frank Shaft, letter from Edward, and a page.
A storm approaches, Augustus. A storm of metal and fire. And a torrent of souls along with it. Young and vibrant.
Yes, I have seen it coming. A worthy sacrifice, I am sure, and one that will allow the greater guardian that resides below to finish its channeling. With this sacrifice of souls I make unto thee, Great One, the gate shall be ready to be opened, and your freedom shall be at hand.
Aura seething with unrestrained violence. By Nora.
Wherever disaster and death lurk, there is likely to be an ancient just beyond our senses, waiting. They prey on our misfortune and exploit it toward their own twisted ends. When hundreds of oil fields are set ablaze on the heels of war, the ancient's grip tightens, knowing that lives will be forfeit and resources squandered. But a few people make a difference. People like Michael Edwards, a Canadian industrial firefighter hired to put an end to the insanity at the end of the war. Ironically for him, the insanity was just beginning.
How's the temperature in there?
It's hotter than hell here. I'm getting a little nervous about this one. It feels more out of control than the others. More powerful. I don't know how else to describe it.
This is the safest way to blow out these things. You've done this enough to know that. It's by the numbers. It's all good. Just relax.
The silicone cloth and the water spray are there, so you're probably right. We've got 500 pounds of 80% nitroglycerin-grade dynamite all in place. We're good to go.
Edwards, you can pull your team back now. Get your team to a safe distance and we'll try to kill the fire.
Sure thing. Coming back now.
We're getting a pressure increase at the well cap. It's gonna tear itself apart. Hurry! Get your team out of...
What the hell happened? They're all dead. McCormick, Patterson, all gone. Looks like they've been buried alive under tons of concrete.
Take this. Guard it well. Many have perished for it. Take it. Take it to the ruins of Engal. At the ruins, a gathering of light.
You want me to take this to some ruins under a house in Rhode Island?
Take it. Save us. All.
He's unusually cool with talking to a ghost. This game does not pull a Doom 3. It actually lets us Hooked up her flashlight with the weapon. I'm gonna give us a little taste of power. Giving us a lot of guns and weaponry. Let's say for good measure. Darkness, it's not safe. Alright, well, if you say so. Is there another enemy? Okay. Oh, yep, that's why. There we go. Saving for good measure. Oh, we've got enough. Let's just... Yeah, they give us a lot of weaponry. Although they make up for that by giving you a lot of enemies. Or consistent, if you say so. Okay, there's not anything there. We just want to hear more of this track because it's very good. Then we'll let our sanity dip a bit, although Michael has pretty low sanity in general compared to a lot of the other characters. The walls are still bleeding though. He also has a higher stamina bar, obviously, because, you know, he's a firefighter. So not having the magic pool is not a big deal this early on. Oh, there we go. Oh, hey there. These enemies are very annoying to deal with, but fortunately I can run past basically all of them. Is there a stick here? Yes. Seriously, they give you a lot of ammo. Looks like a replica of the area. Coated with a reflective surface. Controlling this is a little wonky. Oh, wait. Wrong ladder, dude. The one behind you. And now we get the book. And the final statue here is, alas, Grandpa. And this is the one chapter where you have to do quite a bit of, like, running in circles just to get more magic, because this chapter requires quite a bit of magic later on. Worms. And they do this also as a convenient way of backtracking for whatever reason if you wanted to. Maybe if you missed some weapons or something. Let's go down. How do we do that? We will not kill that dude, though. Oh, hello. Wow. Huh. Okay, now the game got me, really got me there. Because they didn't do the, your GameCube controller disconnected thing. Okay, I've legitimately not seen the game do that. Oh my god. You know a game is a classic when you're still seeing new things. We've seen so many new things just in the past 2 days. I have never seen the game fake you out. It was really effective because it gave me the other one earlier where it does say, you know, your GameCube controller is disconnected, and you're like, oh yeah, that's... You freaked out, but once you know what it is, you expect it. And then they don't do that, and you're like, whoa now. Very clever game. I'll clap for that. Let's take care of this first. Oh, hey, buddy. Once again, I pressed the wrong button and I didn't want to do a level 7 spell. But we did a level 7 spell, so be it. Well, that guy got ripped in half. Okay, I used to always get confused at which one of these effigies is which. Whether it's the one towards the strongest or one towards the weakest, but it's the one that it's weak to because they're bowing. So this is a totally optional item. You need all the statues, which the game points out at a few spots. It's not like that hard to find them, but they can be missed. It's not a vital item, but it's still nice. Ah, I didn't even need to do the magic pool spell because yeah, stamina's that good. You can't actually wield it though. Only the destined owner. Wonder who that could be. You? That's what I thought. Dude, imagine what a Mantarok trapper would look like all emaciated. One never shows up, they never let you summon one because, you know, plot-wise, his magic is very weak, so they don't let you summon much of Mantarok's things, but what if they did? That room's blocked off. Oh, and here's a spell only for the sake of a puzzle that you do twice. It's not very useful otherwise. Oh, I got all the spells. That's funny. I don't always do that. Because some of them I just know by heart. And all the codex. Turn. Color your green. This is where you run into this issue. Because he has low magic. Hello? It has to be level 7, right? Because they're horrors. The best enemy. I'm curious. That's what I thought. See, it makes sense why he would have a low sanity and magic compared to the other characters, but still. Just makes it annoying having to do so much magic with it. Oh, hello. Upside down room. There we go. Does that have to be a higher? Alright, if you say so, game. Yep. Another subtle hint by the game right now. And here's where we have to do a bit of running. Sure. Why not? I can reassign that later. Yellow magic floors. For centuries, evil has been channeled through this pit. Countless lives have been sacrificed. Someone must end this madness. A bomb placed here would be enough to pull the already collapsing city down to oblivion, destroying everything inside. There must be... Okay, I wasn't sure if you needed like a level 7 enchant or any enchant. Actually, it doesn't need to be even like Mantarok, which is a super high magic. Alright, let's do it.
T-minus 3 minutes till detonation.
I thought I needed second shield. But this works. And of course, they don't like me blowing up their home. I also like how they do this, because you don't see all of it initially while you're just regular exploring, but once things start rumbling, then it shows you a bit more. Alas, because our sanity is low, we don't get the music here.
Thanks for coming. I didn't think you'd show.
Look, I have no idea who you...
I think you do. Just as much as I know you know. Now let's be quick. The Guardians know where I am, and I won't last the night. But that's not the point.
What's this?
Something you need. Don't open it here. Only in privacy. They can sense it if it's not shrouded.
Is it one of the artifacts?
You must leave now. Look, there's something I have to do before they get to me. I can't protect you if they find us. Good luck.
In, Believe, I read somewhere, hopefully it's not me misremembering, but Believe in earlier drafts they had Michael outright, like, kill himself to avoid getting taken by the Guardians. But they felt it was too grim, so they just like, leave him at, I have something to do before they get to me. And leave his fate ambiguous, which I think was a good choice. But otherwise, he survived the incident. Alright, let's bring our sanity a bit up. And let's get some magic pull up. So now, time to finish this game. And do the last level. Suddenly zombies. Now we can enter here at long last. Oh, whoops. That's all I needed. There we go. Suddenly see more, indeed. A lens situated in the northeast above a label that says, "There be dragons here." Or use a crank here. I'm thinking probably the later level though. Where's Rick Moranis when you need him? Hiding in improv. Dang. Okay, because I don't want to hear the crying. Forever. Don't want to hear crying for like the next forever and ever. Who could have that been? Oh yeah, I heard about that. I don't think he said the script was bad though. I think that's a myth. Like people misunderstood what he meant by it. And this is the Enchanted Gladius. This is what we got in Michael's level. So, you may be wondering, what makes it different from the regular Gladius that we could enchant? It's a projectile weapon. Takes a little bit of time to recharge. So to speak, but yeah, sword beam. So this is the original entrance. Sealed though. Alright, so we're back to Enga, and yeah, I think that they had dropped the ball here. I think the pacing goes sour here. Let's see. Unless it won't let. Oh, it'll let me. I wish they would have done more with this, but it ends up being mostly a retread of that beam is floating. Look at that, above the rock. Like, or above the beam, there's like a rock part, unless maybe the angle makes it look like it's not floating. Or make it look like it's floating even though it's not. Oh, it's floating. Anyway, I think they dropped the ball here. A shame because the final boss is actually quite good, but here they just make it more annoying by one, putting the yellow magic thing here. Then they're really mean to you, and there's actually a dispel magic thing that you have to do over there. Which is barely visible, and I know it's there. You can see it barely when they do that, but you wouldn't think, you know, oh, there's a barrier there, so, See? It's so annoying. I wouldn't have minded as much just doing this level again if they had done like what they did with the other levels, which is they make them much more dilapidated as it goes on. But in this one, like, they don't really do that much at all, except like here for a bit. But most of the levels look almost exactly the same, with slightly just with different puzzles, basically. Rather than making it, you know, look like it's actually falling apart. I would have liked this level a lot more if, you know, had they make it say like actually looking like it's falling apart. Done much more with the changing the geography, making it more than just this the other level, except like a remix essentially with puzzles. But what can you do? Where is the other part? Unless there's just two. I assume there were three. That's just me being dumb because there are only two parts. Doesn't matter what order you put them in? Nope, based on the fact that I can't remove them. And let's see, what do we need to do? Examine. Alex needs to match the power. So we do that by summoning our own demon. We actually... I don't need a level 7. And see, I would have liked it had you seen the city more in a decayed state. Maybe the spire looking a little different. These rooms looking different too, but nope, it's just a retread. It's a shame, they could have done so much more revisiting this level. Oh, right, you don't need to flip the switches, you just need to get out. Okay, I've been mentioning yellow magic, so I guess I will say why I'm saying that. So, every magic, every creature in this game has an alignment to the 4 different ancients. But wait, there's yellow magic. We saw some spells with yellow. There's some yellow barriers there, some yellow floors. Enemies disappear with a yellow effect. And it hints at, and was later confirmed by the creator, that there is in fact a 5th ancient with a yellow alignment. That's the wrong one. That's also the wrong one. There's basically a way of subtly hinting that there's much more to the world by implying that there's another ancient. And adds a bit more texture. Very subtly so, but I think it works. Hints at the presence. Leaves enough clues. Makes you wanting more. We're not gonna get any more, because Silicon Knights is dead. No one's touching this IP. Presumably because Nintendo owns it and they have no interest in reviving it. Although, if I recall in Smash on the Switch, they, of all things, they referenced this game by having Alex as a spirit, which is, I still can't believe they did. Of all things to reference. But yeah, I really like the fact that they imply there's another ancient. Adds a good bit of texture to the world. Oh darn, you... I'll leave... Okay, the game is nice in that if I can't summon it... it gives me my magic back, essentially. Yeah, I know a few people told me on Twitter when they saw it. Like, oh, alright then. That's amazing. Random, but I'll take references to this game at any time. Alex Roivas. Hey, what do you get when you spell Roivas backwards? It'll blow your mind when you realize it. There's a summon zombie, dude. I didn't realize it until last year. Either I noticed it, or I think somebody pointed out, or maybe I read about it. I did not notice until like last year myself, so I don't blame you. I'll say it out loud. Roivus backward is savior. Viewers at home. Savior, because, you know, she's the guardian of light. Family, you know, guards. Anyway. Which spell? Let's just do the puzzle first, and then I'll do more running around. Darn you! Maybe next year when I play this. Obviously, because I'm not streaming every year. I'll do more experimenting rather than using the same basic spells. Like, what would happen if I were to just, rely on, say, horrors to kill things, or zombies to munch on things? I think I can make it. If not, I have enough health. Tank it. If nothing else, while I still do some running around, the level is so big, there's so much running around that I generally don't need to just sit there and walk in circles just to get magic to work. Wait, which? I don't want to. Which did I put to my quick spells? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna deliberately fail this puzzle just to show what happens. A worm comes out. This can't be happening. Wear off, please. How does it wear off? That's an awkward camera angle. Or maybe my sanity needs to be higher. Hello. There we go. Yo, Simna. Oh, indeed. I use the X button. I find it easier that way. Yeah, we're united. Our ways of playing this game. I love the fact that just a basic magic attack does that. Kills everything in the room. Or at least, doesn't kill, but targets everything in the room. Ooh, that's... At least they give you some iframes, so to speak. You still take damage, but you don't, like, stumble. Pretty sure. Or you don't take damage. I don't know. Like after you get initially stunned. Oh no, I have purple. Switches from a scene that cuts back. You have a Eternal Darkness scene, which in turn goes into a Killer 7 scene, which then turns out to be an Eternal Darkness scene all along. I'm not using too many purple spells now, simply because there's a high magic cost. I don't really need them. I used a lot more earlier when I was enchanting and using other things. Actually, I have, like, this one set. Well, you see, the reason why I'm using just the the red magic pool is for the sake of running, because it's constantly healing you. Your stamina for running remains at the top, and that's really the only one I need for this chapter. It's a nice little exploit with how this game deals with running stamina. Otherwise, like, I'm running so much, my magic is fine. My sanity is fine, too. I also did not abuse the purple purple reveal invisible, you know, because it would turn me invisible and pretty much break everything. Restraining myself from the really, really broken powers. I kind of forget how this works. Aren't you supposed to attack them all? I never really remember. Jesus. Alright, well, let's see. Spell list. Magical attack. Yep. That's all you need. Imagine if it got a yellow rune. Oh dang. All the surgery went well. Oh, put you. Oh, wow. 7 to please. Good dog. And there's another one with yellow magic floor. Do I have to dispel something? Yes. Yes, I do. Half of this chapter is just doing protective spells. We're almost done here. And this is one of the few moments where we use the bind spell. Going up for magic, and we're good. I think we have enough to last. If not, we're probably good at it otherwise. Okay, and the game is at least nice enough to ask you to save for the final boss. Alright, I'm actually gonna go to the restroom really quickly and then, well, beat the game. Alright, let's do this. Got our enchanted sword with us. Yep.
Miss Roivas, you're just in time. The summoning spell I began 2,000 years ago is finally complete. You will now have the honor of becoming the first morsel for my Lady Xelatoth. An appetizer for the banquet your race shall provide.
You forget what it means to be human, Pious. The human race will never go quietly into the darkness. For as long as you have spent summoning your lord, people have struggled against you. Now, thanks to their efforts, I have 3 of the Ancient's essences. Now, Pious, this is the end!
The end indeed.
And we summon our own ancient. A giant crab-like thing. What I've always wanted. Exactly. Final battle is so good. Music, the atmosphere, how it's played. Projectile sword, dude. Ah, too good. You wiped off my shield. How dare you? Oh, hello. There we go. Can I? Okay, you can do it from afar. I was just doing it at a bad angle. And this is really cool. Each of the protectors gets a hit. Oh, hello, I did not expect you there. Ooh, no, no, no. Ah, rip. Having the sword like that is very nice. Oh, dude, aim. Oh, and the name of this track is called Gateway to Destiny, which is a pretty great name. Oh no! Run, Max! Run, Max! Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Aim. The classic move. I'm not gonna disable that because I don't want to. I like how Pi slowly becomes more sluggish. Now that sort of his magic is dying, we can get direct hits on him. Ooh, let's not die ourselves though. There we go.
Not so easily destroyed. No, my death is just the beginning.
What have I done?
And Grandpa gets to help us out one last time.
Quickly, Alex! We must find this creature! It cannot be allowed to remain in this universe!
So we have to actually, you know, get rid of the thing that helped us before because, you know, he's still an Elder God.
Oh no, you don't want to do that again. That's the ticket.
Oh, I didn't want to press that one. I want to do the other ones. He's a little sassy when you pick the wrong ones.
It is finally over, my dear. The Ancients' plans are finished. now, at least. You have proved to be an incredibly courageous young woman. Your mother and father would have been proud of you, just as I am. I'm sorry it had to be like this. It's not quite the inheritance I had in mind for you, but there was so little time, and so much to do. Goodbye, Alex. I will miss you.
Where emptiness had been, new knowledge now seeped inside. Something happened then. I realized that I was not the only one, that there were many others like me, in other places, other universes, fighting the same fight, all to serve the needs of the great ancient, and to have my world spared from eternal darkness.
That title drop.
And so it comes to pass. Of the three ancients, there is nothing. The mighty Chattur'gha has obliterated the insanity of Xenotarth. The madness of Xenotarth has overcome the power of Uliauth. The boundless Uliauth has decimated the power of Chattur'gha. All at once, separate and simultaneous. For the universe is made of many time streams, many possibilities, all in harmonious synchronicity. Only Mantarok remains, slowly dying. Mantarok, keeper, overseer, warden of ancients, chaos, an entity trapped between the veils of reality and the enchanted stakes that impale its flesh. Unable to rally its guardians, it could rely only on its subtle manipulations of the Roivas family to destroy its enemies. Knowing the nature of the ancients, it used its pawns to play them against each other, resulting in their mutual annihilation. Now it will languish forever, festering in its tomb, plotting.
GG. Yeah, that final cutscene is a New Game Plus cutscene. So you can play through the game with each of the alignments. And Alex's scenes also, at the end, she says something slightly different after you beat it once, after you beat it twice, and there we saw it for the third time. And so when you beat all three alignments on the same file, you get that final cutscene where Edward explains and justifies the New Game Plus, each one a separate reality or timeline that Mantarok then merges together to mutually destroy all of the ancients. It's a super clever way of doing a New Game Plus, and really it nicely wraps everything up. There you go. Another successful Halloween, near Halloween playthrough of one of my favorite games. And as always, we discovered some new things. Still can't get over some of the Sandy effects that we saw for the first time. Halloween adjacent, I like that. That's one way to put it. I like it. Functionally, it's still my Halloween game. Just one, it's a long game. Even I've played it a few times, many times. And I'm generally doing things on Halloween, although I'm working this Halloween. Still, it's doing something. But yeah, so I guess wait until next year? Of course. Always glad to play this game every year. Myself. One of my favorites too. Never gets old. Still, only we get a sequel or even like an interquel. There's so much texture like within even like the events that we saw here, so many characters are like briefly touched upon. Like the one character who could see Pius in his true form before the Pillar of Flesh, stuff like that. And the Yellow Ancient, but oh well. We're not gonna get any expansion of the universe beyond what we see here, which is fine. Oh yeah, I know about Shadows of the Eternal. Yeah, the creator tried to kickstart it. It did not work. It was a failure. Did not kickstart. And Silicon Knights, due to the CEO's terrible management, is no more. I actually, even though I knew about Shadows of the Eternal for a while, like I didn't actually look at any of the trailers until like earlier this year. And man, does it try to ape off of this game. It rebuilds one of the environments, it uses some of the same music cues initially, and then like it sort of spins off into its own thing, but like the beginning of each trailer just uses blatant Eternal Darkness stuff. Which is a choice. Maybe part of me would have liked to have it gotten kickstarted, but at the same time, the creator's not a good guy, so... It is what it is. But we have this one game. We have Eternal Darkness. It exists. It is great. We will play it again next year. As we often do around this time of year. Wait for this track to end because it's a very good track. And with that, I'm done for the day. Yeah, I'm glad you could all watch this. Always love doing this game every year. Always fun to stream. Always coming across new things. You know, a game is something special when you find something new every time you play it. So, got a lot of stream plans in the future. Just gotta figure out the time. Just expect more No More Heroes stuff. I have 2 versions of Heroes Paradise. I'm gonna go to the JP version eventually. First, which has the only dub voice track in Japanese for any No More Heroes game. Then I need to go through English Heroes Paradise, and then work on speedrunning that. Thinking of doing 100% in the Wii version sometime, maybe next month. And I still need to finish my TSA playthrough on PC that I was doing. I think I might do that later this week. I think that might be my first priority, just finish up what I want to do on stream for TSA PC, and then move on to Heroes Paradise. But yeah, so I wanted to move away from No More Heroes. I felt it was time, and yet it just pulls me back in. So I may or may not stream tomorrow. I might take a break because I did stream 2 days in a row. But maybe I won't. Maybe I will stream. Or it might be Wednesday. Or Friday. But whenever I stream next. Viewership is always appreciated. I'll see y'all later. Take care.